is to get a great cup of coffee. And you know what? You deserve it. No place better to get it than in your own home, right? We're not traveling very much. We're not going out very often. So isn't it, if there's ever been a time to have a really good coffee machine, today is the day. This is as good as it gets from Keurig. This is their numero uno machine. We've got it today at $40 off. This is their K Supreme Plus. This is gonna come to you with 60 of the KCups, so you just pop them in, so you got 60 cups of coffee right out of the gate, already paid for. What are you paying for coffee? $2, $3, $4? So the machine pays for itself getting the free coffee. Today, you got it at $149. It's $30 on FlexPay, and that says free shipping and handling. Thank goodness, $15.22 off. If you get a brand new HSN credit card, another $20 in your account, making this $129.98. So what makes this machine so great? Well, I grew up in the restaurant business. I was in it for about 18 years. I've seen every type of coffee machine on earth. You know, I still think some of the best machines out there are the old diner machines. You remember those? Things are like this big, right? I got all these things. They're great machines because they know how to extract the coffee out of the beans, and they do it quickly, and they also fresh grind their coffee in really good diners. This is fresh ground coffee that is quickly packed, vacuum packed inside these little K-cups so that you get the ultimate flavor when it comes out. Not all machines are created equal. All right, this machine has something called Multistream Technology. Normally when you buy a regular home coffee brewing machine, if it uses the K-cups or whatever kind of cups it uses, there's one little needle that goes in there and injects and extracts the liquid out. So I mean, that's a decent way to do it, but you're not gonna get the most out of the coffee. This has multiple needles which go into the container, which spread out the superheated water to maximize the flavor that you get out of the grinds. And that is everything in coffee. With coffee, it's about temperature and flavor. All right, you need to have the exact right amount of temperature and the exact amount of extraction. Otherwise, your coffee will be weak, or it'll be too strong, it'll be bitter. You're not gonna have any of that with this. This is the perfect gift for anybody out there that loves coffee. It's the perfect gift for you at home. You will get it in time for Thanksgiving. If you want to serve cup after cup after cup, it only takes seconds to brew yourself a cup of coffee. It heats up quickly, and you get a variety of great K-cups to go along with it. We're gonna give you the breakfast blend, we're gonna give you donut shop, we're gonna give you dark magic, and we're gonna give you the vanilla cream K-cups. You also get the breakfast blend decaf, and you get the universal K-cup so you can make your own with your own coffee grounds. Here is the whole value. If you try to pick this up separately and you went to regular retail, you know, if you went to one of the big stores and you decided to buy it, this machine is $189 by itself, and then you gotta buy the coffee separately. We're adding coffee, we're adding the K-cup, all of that. Look at that, you even get the breakfast blend decaf, as I mentioned, $238. Today you pay $149. In my opinion, one of the best gifts you can give anybody for a holiday and throughout the year, as we're relying on our own homes to be more of our own little mini restaurants, you might as well have a machine that is restaurant quality and then some. Let me introduce you to the lovely and always sweet and always so good to see in the morning, Miss Taylor Mock. Hi, Taylor.
Hey, Guy. Wow, you know, I was looking at that breakdown and I'm sitting over here like, my goodness, this is such an amazing deal.
Yes.
You're not gonna find this price, the bundle that you're getting, anywhere else. Think about it. That's 2 months worth of coffee. And you said it best. You know, this is the latest, the greatest, I mean, the newest technology. Keurig, we're the leaders, we're the innovators, we're the pioneers of single cup brewing technology. We do it best. Well, quite frankly, Guy, because we're the best. So maybe you have an older version of your Keurig at home, because we do have so many brewers out there. But really, if you're thinking about gifting or upgrading, this is the one to get, y'all. And I'll tell you, 1 needle versus the 5 needles, which you talked about real briefly, that is what we call the multi-stream technology. So that's what is the newest technology inside the Keurig that Keurig is offering. What it does different is it fully extracts that flavor, giving you the most robust flavor you could possibly have by saturating those grounds to complete capacity. And I'm telling you, guys, it makes a world of a difference.
Yes.
You know, I love all the Keurig brewers because we have so many to offer, but once you go to that multi-stream technology with the 5 needles, it's almost like I don't want to go back. And not to mention, look how how sleek, how slim. I have 3 of these on my island, y'all. This is not a big island. So I want to mention that this is not something that's going to be taking up huge amounts of counter space. This is going to look beautiful with that stainless steel wrap. Also, 78-ounce water reservoir removable on the side. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's a handle up here. You just pick it up, take it over to your sink, fill it up, put it back. But also, what is super, super special about this brewer is that we're making it even more easier for you by giving you 3 ways, 3 people to save your personalized cup in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, whatever you want it. You can actually save your ounce sizes, the temperature, how hot you want that coffee or that hot cocoa for the kids, and you're also able to customize your own strength. I mean, guys, it can't get much easier than that.
It's your own personalized cup of coffee. You can make it every day. Come on in here close. We'll use my cameras too so we can show you. This is the multiple needle extraction. It is right in the top of the unit right there. It goes, you can see it'll go, this is what will go into the top of the little K-cup when I put it in. So if I put the donut shop in there like that, right? That's all I need to do, pop it in. And then when I bring this down, those needles are gonna get in there and they are gonna pop through the coffee. Now look at on top, it's telling me what I want. All right, let's say I want 8 ounce, okay? I can adjust the strength. I just want it for 1 person. I'm good to go. That's all I need to do. And you'll see it blinks. Now I just hit my brewing and you'll see it says brewing right there. That is it. I just made the perfect cup of coffee, perfect size, perfect strength, everything good to go. It takes a couple of seconds for that steam and water to get into the actual cake. There it is. And you are seeing maximum extraction. Oh my gosh, the smell.
Isn't it beauty? You smell it?
Yo, the donut shop smell. I love that. And look at how rich.
That's their #1 seller.
Love
and
it.
You're getting that in your bundle, right? So yeah, 60 K-Cups Donut Shop are #1 selling K-Cups. So whether if you're new to the Keurig world, the single cup brewing technology, or you know, you've had 5 of them and it's quite frankly, it's time to upgrade. This is the Keurig to get, the K Supreme Plus. You mentioned the 5 needles. That is what is so special about the newest, latest, and greatest. But you saw your little 3 people at the top. Can we get a shot on that? There are little 3 people at the top. I call them my little 3 family members.
Right here.
You can customize and save your settings. So when you're groggy in the morning, you're tired, you don't want to make, you don't want to have to press a bunch of buttons. All you have to do is customize and save your person. Maybe mom is 1, 2 is dad, 3 is that teenager studying for his college course. That's the beauty behind it. Also, you see there, thank you guys for showing our button overview. Check out the over iced button, which I'm about to make some iced diet Snapple. The technology in this, it blows me away. I get so excited. I don't know if y'all can tell. I am so excited about this Keurig. And I am hyped up on coffee this morning.
Yeah,
I'm about to be hyped up on some iced tea. But check this out, guy. We're still, even the size of this brewer, you can still have those travel size mugs. So I'm pulling out that bottom grate. P.S. This is dishwasher top rack safe. So that's a time saver in cleaning. I'm going to take my travel mug, put it right underneath. I'm going to stow this away right here. I'm going to open this up, toss out my old one. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's 5 holes in there. That's the puncture. That's where it's getting, this K-Cup is getting the maximum capacity of robust flavor, whatever it is. Remember, Guy, you know this. We've partnered with over 500 different varieties, over 75 different brands. Things like, for Keurig, Green Mountain, McDonald's. I mean, I can name so many brands, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, that you can select at your store. So I pop that in. All I'm doing is I'm hitting my over iced button and I'm hitting brew, and that's it. I can stand back. In 1 minute, I'm going to have my iced coffee in the morning, my iced tea, whatever you want iced. And you're thinking, okay, Taylor, what happens to my ice? Is it going to melt? No, it's not going to melt, because the machine is so smart where it knows when you hit that over ice button, Guy, it immediately starts to lower that water temperature before it drips down into the K-Cup. So the machine is genius, and look at the size of it.
You know what?
That's what blows me away.
One of the best things that Keurig has done is slenderize the profile, right? Minimize the profile of this machine. This machine is now smaller than a regular automatic drip coffee machine. You remember the automatic drip was about that wide, like that, it was tall?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? And the carafe is like that big, right? Look at how smart this is. First of all, if you come over here, you'll look and you'll see your carafe is to the side. It's tall, but not wide, right? So you got a lot of water in here. That feeds the machine. The machine itself, look at how, I mean, I've got big hands, but look at how slender the profile is on this machine, right? It's easy, it's ideal, whether you live alone, empty nester, a couple, or you're having people over and you wanna make 5, 6, 7 cups of coffee. You can make up to 9 cups at a time. And I love the fact, and I always have, Taylor, that everybody can have their own personalized cup. Some people want decaf, some people like chocolate, some people want cinnamon, some people want tea, some people want it hot, some people want it cold. You can do all that. I'm gonna make, I'll make a cup of coffee for you right now, show you how easy, right? Picked it out, I'm gonna, for everybody out there that wants decaf, I'm gonna put a decaf in there. You do get some decaf in the bundle. Remember, all you do is close it and watch what happens. When I close it, everything illuminates, okay? I'm gonna do a 10-ounce cup of coffee. This mug's a little bit bigger. It's just gonna be me by myself. I got one there. I'm good with the strength. As you can see, it'll give you an indicator. I could adjust the strength by hitting the strength button, but I'm just gonna go ahead and brew. And you will hear the machine activate. You'll notice the water start to come down. I love the fact that you can see the water, right? So you actually know how much water is in there. There's a lot of machines that have a storage tank, and you never know when it's empty until it's empty, right?
So true. And it's 78 ounces. It's one of our largest water reservoirs. That's, again, what blows me away. You said it. 9 cups before you even have to refill it, which is so wonderful. By the way, can you guys hear that? I'm putting it up to my microphone.
Ice.
That's ice. That's ice. And the ice is, I mean, I have a full glass of ice, and I just brewed hot iced tea in my mug. So I really just wanted to show that neat factor. Also, oatmeal in the morning, because remember, this is also a hot water on demand machine. So for you busy moms, you busy individuals out there, quite frankly, you don't have time to make the good breakfast with the French toast and the eggs and the bacon in the morning. You're over here scrambling, trying to get the kids ready, and you know you need to eat too. After you make that coffee in the morning, go ahead and put a little bit of your oatmeal, your grains, your grits, whatever you want. Don't put anything in the housing. This is what I love, guys. You just close it, and for me, I just picked my 4 ounces because that's all I needed. So it can truly do so many things. And with over 75 different brands we've partnered with, over 400, over now almost 500 different varieties. I mean, literally anything from hot cocoa for the kids. Because guess what? If I have my little one who's in here and he's like, okay, I mean, I love making hot cocoa, but I don't want to burn my mouth. That's where you have the control to turn down that temperature to the lowest setting before you do that. So another really neat feature that we're offering, and you're saving money because, Guy, I know you've gone to those fancy coffee shops, and as have I'm telling you right now I have, and you're spending the money up to $7 a cup of coffee. I'm gonna show you I call it my frou-frou drink, because you mentioned entertaining. If grandpa wants the decaf and you're like, great, I've got to make a whole pot of decaf because grandpa wants his decaf, but everybody else wants the strong pot. I've got to make 2 different pots, pour it out. You know he's only going to drink 2 cups. It's quite frankly a waste. You're busy cooking. You're busy setting the table. And the easiest thing you can do, Guy, is put your Keurig out, plug it in, and can you show that beautiful, I call it my little turntable of
I'll show you. I wanted to talk about that right now. So you can see over 900 people have already picked up a coffee machine. This is the little carousel that'll hold your K-Cups. I love this thing. I got one at home. I love it. I think it's like so smart. So you can always tell when you're out of coffee or when you refill it. And the little cups, they just slide right in. So take them out of the box and put them up on your counter. And when your guests come over, they can pick their own coffee anytime they want. It's available for $29.99. You can grab that today to go along with your Keurig machine. You're going to love that. For me, Taylor, more than anything else, is, I mean, I think a lot of people, especially with everything that we've gone through over the past 8 or 9 months, I think they're investing more in their home. you know, they're saying, you know what, I'm going to be doing a lot more.
Yep.
I need a new computer.
True.
I need, you know, maybe I want an air fryer. And not that we don't want to go to restaurants. We don't want to go to coffee shops. We do want to do that. We want to do that a lot, but we're not quite there yet, you know, and we also enjoy, hey, let me tell you, I don't want crappy coffee when I come home. Just, you know, I don't want to, I want good coffee when I'm home. And just like with the olive oil we just talked about, listen, you're gonna spend a little more on a decent machine, but it is worth it. It'll last longer. You've got the multiple needle extraction. That makes all the difference. If you've never tried this machine before, I will tell you the coffee flavor out of this machine blows away even the other machines that are out there on the market, because you're getting all the extraction. You know, it's whether you're squeezing grapes or you're squeezing olives, or you're crushing and squeezing the volatile, wonderful oils out of coffee beans. There's a method to doing that right. There's a right way to do it, and there's a wrong way to do it. You want to know the wrong way? Buying coffee grounds in an old bag and sticking them in a paper thing and sticking them in a machine and running hot water. That's ridiculous.
So true.
People in Europe would look like, what are you doing? Nobody makes coffee like that. The way to make coffee, hey, if you're in a pinch and you got to do a Folgers night, go ahead. I'm not mad at you for that. What I'm saying is we have one life to live here, right? And you might as well get the best you can with what you can afford. For $149, this machine will pay for itself, because if you go and get coffee, and I once in a while I'll stop at a coffee shop on my way home, and I'll get a caramel latte. It's like $7, right? You know, with all the fancy stuff on it, it's like $6, $7 for that. And, you know, a taller one. I mean, I can make it for pennies in my own house, and I can wear my boxers and hang out and, you know, not have to be all dressed up and go out. I can do that, and I think that's what people are gonna do. I wanna step over, Taylor, if you'll bear with me. I wanna show everybody what they're gonna get again, and then we'll go through the breakdown. So you're gonna get the K Supreme Plus, top of the line, best of the best, all right? The K-Cup is your little separate cup, so if you like a coffee blend, or if you wanna make your own, you can add your own grounds to that and stick that in there instead of one of the K-Cups. We're gonna give you a breakfast blend, Green Mountain. We're gonna give you Donut Shop, #1. We're gonna give you the Dark Magic. If you love a little Dark Magic, we got it. We're gonna do the Caramel Vanilla Ice Cream. I've never tried that. That's gotta be good. And we're also gonna give you the Decaf. You know that Keurig's partnered up with all these different restaurants, companies, so you can pretty much find any flavor coffee you want. Best part is you can do it at home. So here's all the coffee. Here's the machine. You get a little filter out your water. You get, obviously we've already have the reservoir built in. Everything else you need is right here. There's even a little brewing guide that comes along with it if you got any questions. But it really is very easy to get the hang of this. The difference is whether you're entertaining for 2 or you got 10 people coming over, everybody can get a great cup of coffee. When you wake up in the morning, you'll look at this and you'll be excited. I mean, coffee gets me out of bed. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a big deal. It's not a little deal. Coffee's a big deal. If you don't like coffee, totally cool. You can make tea or hot cocoa, but I love having a professional machine in my home. I think I'm worth it. I think you're worth it. And for
you are worth it, guys.
Thank you.
You're worth
Tell
it,
him, Taylor.
and everybody else is worth it. So, you know, you mentioned the My KCup, and we can't just skip past this and just say, yeah, you're getting the My KCup too. This thing is awesome, y'all. If you go to Hawaii or maybe a small town, mountain town where they have their own special grounds, and unfortunately they don't make a K-Cup, that's where your My KCup comes into play. So it acts as this, right? It acts as the My KCup that you're gonna be getting with the grounds already inside, right? So take your special grounds, put about a tablespoon, doesn't really matter, just fill it towards the top. Right in here, you're gonna close the lid. When you go to open this, you just pop out this housing, super easy. You just pop this in place and brew as if you would with your My KCup. So that's a really, really special thing you're getting. I think, what is it, $14.99 normally on the market just for this. 60 K-Cups. I've got them all behind me. That's 2 months worth of coffee. So I wish I was really good at math right now, because if you think about going to like a gas station even and spending $2 on average for a cup of coffee, and that is being real generous because we know how much it is these days, you know, times 30, you're already getting that worth of this coffee plus this brewer by the time you spend that much money. I mean, it is a complete savings. Most importantly, this is taking away the stress of whether it's having people over for a single cup of decaf. Maybe they don't like coffee. Maybe they only like hot tea. Guess what? We've got hot tea as one of our many, many, many hundreds of varieties that we have, and you can offer it on that carousel. You know, family, during the holidays, we want to spend the most time that we can with them. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty of this, Guy, and I know you are too. We get wrapped up in the kitchen trying to entertain, and then we lose the time that we really, the holidays are meant to be, and that's spending time with the family. And I promise, when you get this Keurig in your household, this is going to be something you will use every single day. Whether it's that pick-me-up tea in the afternoon, that hot cup of coffee in the morning, maybe it's around Christmas and you want a good hot cup of cocoa with the kids, allowing them to be a part of the entertainment of the Keurig life. I just made hot cocoa. My kids love this because it's so simple to use. A 6-year-old can do it. I'm telling you.
If you can push a button.
It's that easy.
Right? If you can push a button. Push a button and pour water in a container. You can make delicious coffee. It's so funny because it seems so simple, but the technology is very, very complex, and you really have to have the right machine. I mean, listen, people, do you know those people that work in the mountains and they harvest that coffee? They put their heart and soul into that. Do them justice and make coffee the right way. All right, please don't buy the old grounds that are sitting in the freezer. Don't make your coffee fresh. We're going to make that possible for you. The item number 732272. Taylor Mock, I adore you. You're the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Guy. Love you bunches. Happy holidays, and hey, happy Veterans Day to all of you and my husband out there. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, darling. All right, thanks, Taylor. All right, hey, if you're still looking for the perfect gift, HSN gift card is a great way to go. Remember, you can pick any denomination.